Hey guys, Jack the foster mom here. I've got an update on the Grimes case for you. Mason Grimes' attorney has released a statement on behalf of his client. In his statement, the attorney says that his client has been painted totally inaccurately and unfairly as an uncaring and callous human being. In fact, he is the complete opposite. He loved this child with all his heart, just like he did the other 15 or more children for which he and his wife served as foster parents. This unfortunate child, laboring with a genetic defect, required that he be fed through a feeding tube. Rather than give the child up when diagnosed, they made Herculean efforts to seek medical treatment and nourish him. He said that an independent and extensive investigation, along with the medical and DHR records, will clearly show that he has been falsely accused and thrust into an inconceivable nightmare. The tragic death of this disadvantaged child is literally destroying Mason. According to the statement, we are grateful to so many who know him in his church and community for their unwavering support. Brooklyn's attorney said that they agreed and supported what was said in the statement. So the attorney is saying that Mason is being absolutely destroyed by this death. Meanwhile, sources from the jail say that they're smiling and happy and acting like nothing is wrong. Nobody has noticed any signs of remorse, whether in the jail or from the investigator on the day of Zeke's death. Mason's attorney also mentioned that they made Herculean efforts to get him medical care. So I would be really interested to find out if that is true, because the sheriff had found no proof that he had been to a doctor or a hospital in the time span between September, when he got his diagnosis, and November, when he passed away. So if that's not true, we've got a totally different situation on our hands. But if they had evidence that they were seeking medical care for him, then I don't understand why they wouldn't have provided that over the past almost year that the police have been investigating this death. Now, obviously, probably due to HIPAA, most of us don't know what the diagnosis was or what time frame he had as far as how much time left, or even confirm that it was terminal. But regardless, if the child had a terminal diagnosis and they went 2 months without medical care, I don't know how this could be put on anybody else. Is DHS to blame for not properly monitoring the situation? Absolutely. Why were they allowing people to foster children who didn't even have a home? How did this child lose half of his body weight without anybody noticing or being concerned enough to check him into a hospital? If he's being fed by a feeding tube, shouldn't he have been moved to medical foster care? And if he was being fed by a feeding tube, why did he lose so much weight? There's so many questions that I still have. If you know anybody personally involved in the case, or you have any information to share, go ahead and hit me up in the comments or send me a private message if you'd rather stay anonymous. I will continue to keep you guys informed. Make sure you're following me.